Hey guys, welcome to Cadence Radio. It is April 2nd, 2021. And all I got to tell you guys is Happy Easter. Hope everybody's having a good one. I'm just going to keep it a little bit short today, but I haven't been on here for the last couple of weeks or so. A little bit busy doing my thing, whatever. It's alright though. I haven't forgotten about you guys. Hope you haven't forgotten about me. But yeah, I was going through my YouTube. I guess I got a strike from the YouTube Gestapo over there. I don't know why. I got 10 subscribers, so I guess one of my videos was doing anti-vax misinformation and stuff. So if I do get a strike and I get taken out again, you guys, I'm gonna start a new channel on Rumble. Go to rumble.com, so I'll be uploading some videos there. Either way, I'm gonna see if I can upload. I got a lot of videos, so I might upload the ones from this year to the Rumble platform there. But I'll try to keep it recent. I'll try to keep it present, of course. But that was a surprise to me. But whatever. All I gotta say is vaccine is shit. Do your research as much as you can. This is not a vaccine. This is something else. It's just injecting people with an unknown substance, which no one knows what's going to happen in the years to come. What these substances are going to do to your body. There's a lot of people, lots of first response workers like nurses and doctors who have been fully vaccinated, and they're still contracting the COVID-19 virus. So if this vaccine is proof and true and stuff, it's not doing the trick. And which lies me with these vaccine passports these countries are mulling about. So if the vaccine's not working, you're contracting it after you've done your 2 doses. What's a vaccine passport going to accomplish? So, hey, that's one thing to mutter about. But anyways, I know there's going to be lots of doom and gloom, lots of stuff coming out. I think the demons are playing every hand they have because I think they have lost control. It was pretty sad to me to see what was happening about 2 weeks ago. One of the famous brands, Nike, of course, honestly, got a little bit of a tiff with the Old Town Road guy. Well, I don't know what his name is, Lil Nas X. I thought he was a promising artist. I kind of liked the Old Town Road music and stuff. That was a cool track. And I seen him going to schools performing and stuff for little kids and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. I kind of retweeted a couple of videos. I'm like, oh, this guy might be up and coming. He was next to nothing, and then all of a sudden he switches to become Satan or something like that, and gets out these shoes. These shoes are very graphic, very disturbing to say the least. And then all of a sudden the video rolls out, and the video is just basically straight up demonic. But Nike stepped up. They said that they said a lawsuit. They cease and desist him selling those shoes. Like I said, they had nothing to do with it. That's their word. Hopefully that's true. But hey, you knew that was coming. So they did the right thing, because most of the people in the Western culture and mostly around the world are very God-fearing, religious people. And you to throw that out to them in a religious society or a church-driven society is a slap in the face. And if Nike said that, then Nike had to leave, had to cop out on that one, because if they supported that, they will probably be bankrupt in about, I would say, a couple of days. But the ramifications are there. I think it's not done yet, And I think that there's more to come on that. If you've seen what Trump doing, Trump is throwing out press after press release. He's been doing that for about 2.5 weeks, about a month or so. Every day he's throwing out a press release. And I think that you're going to see something which is going to happen in the next couple of months. I live in Canada here. They're ramping up the lockdowns again. Ontario locked down for four weeks. I think New Brunswick did too. And they're pressuring Alberta to do it. I hope Alberta holds the ground. I don't see it though because there's a lot of fake information going out there. Check out the Freedom Rally, which is happening tomorrow. Let me just get my phone out here. I'm going to see if I can roll up with that there too. See how everything is. But I'm going to support it on my channel for sure. I want to see how everything goes. But it's tomorrow, April 3rd. And it is going to be at the weekend. Oh, it was actually today. Shoot. I honestly thought it was tomorrow. Actually, yeah. No, there was one today. It was Walk for Freedom at Princess Island at 1 o'clock. I think there was about 200 people there, but little small amount. I just have a feeling that lots of people are spending time with their families and stuff, getting together, doing the dinner and stuff. Hopefully Sunday is a bigger crowd. It's a Passover. I think there might be a church service there. Mr. Pulowski's there. Oh man, you should see this video. It's making the rounds on Twitter. Pastor Artur Pulowski. He's from Poland. He has a church, and the cops came to his church on Friday, interrupted his church service, trying to close him down and fine him, and he stood up and he's like, "Get out of here." And then I'm reading a little bit of research here. It says that it doesn't matter. It's a crime to interrupt the church service. It doesn't matter if you're police or anything. You're committing a crime. But there was nothing. Like he chased him out. He says, "Come back. You don't have a warrant. Doesn't matter. Get out of here." And he did it. That's good for him. And I think he might be doing a sermon at this time. So it's going to be at the City Hall at 2 o'clock. And I was feeling that if Mr. Sky was going there, Chris Sky, if you guys know about him, he's the guy who posted a video of him coming from the airport, and he got out of being quarantined in a hotel because he's telling everybody you got to know his rights. But I seen on his feed that it was supposed to come on Sunday, come down here Sunday. But I guess WestJet canceled his reservation, so I don't know if he's coming or not. But also, I was going to see if I can check it out for sure and see how that is. But I'm seeing a lot of people just questioning this. People who were for the lockdowns a year ago, they're just questioning, saying, how come we're doing this again, and how come this and that? Lots of people posting videos because the rules are it looks like the rules are catered to just a certain type of people, and not to others. I'll explain this, whatever. So there was the Grace Church. There was a whole bunch of RCMPs who came to Mr. Pulaski's Grace Church on Friday. But this guy posted a video on Twitter because he was part of the church service, and he went to a mosque, and basically there was a whole bunch of people going in and out, and a whole bunch of cars with doing the service, and no interruptions whatsoever. I'm just saying that this is just getting out of hand. The government, the bureaucrats, because they're picking and choosing who to lay these rules on. And that doesn't work in a free society. It never has been. And until we know our rights and practice them, these guys are they're just minions. And we can vanquish them out of their seat And out of our lives, man, like honestly, this is ridiculous. People are starving. Um, Suicides are up. Depression is up. This mask mandate is a joke. I don't wear a mask. I can't wear a mask. I like to breathe my fresh air. But hey, these compliances are just gonna keep on getting ramped up while we move forward. It was first 2 weeks to stop the spread. That was the first thing they said, and then it was now we're locking down, and then it was the masks, and then it was 2 masks, and now it's the vaccine, and now it's the vaccine passport. What else is going to be the next on thing? Which I think is going to be you're going to have to get a shot every time you travel. You're going to have to get a shot every time the season changes. So these people ain't not going to stop until we tell them to and say no. I'll tell you this right now that I'm not calling it a vaccine. I'm calling it something, an unknown substance. Lots of people get reactions to it, just like any vaccines, any shot you get, but it's an unknown substance, man. So you practice your caution. What I would say, the virus is 99% recovered. If you have a good immune system and you're a healthy person, you are gonna beat it. You are gonna beat it. 99% of the time, you are gonna beat it. So you tell me this: why would you take a shot? I haven't been sick all year. I know a lot of people who haven't ever been sick or haven't been nothing, but they're lining up for that shot. For what? So do your research. And there's other remedies for the COVID-19. If you guys didn't know that, taking your vitamins vitamins A, D3, zinc, that puts you onto a better path of being healthy. And it those vitamins counter any virus. Healthy eating, exercise, rest. You're pretty much above the 8 ball on that one. Hydrochloroquine. Studies have come out saying that it benefits you ever. So don't be so fast to go rush to a vaccine when you have these other opportunities and choices. So that's my 2 cents on it. But we're seeing a big change. We're seeing something coming, and it's us as the human race or human beings. We need to grasp that to be free now, man, because this is a ramp up. This is a ramp up for ages. This is a war. This is a new World War III. It's an information war. Basically, that's bottom line. It's not going to be one with tanks and guns and war and people getting killed. It's going to be one with the information you digest every day and you look up every day. It's an information war, and that's it. And it's a mental thing. They're trying to bend your will to them with their information and trying to hide the truth. I'm not going to say that I know the truth, but I have leaned on each side, what they're saying, what each side is saying, but the truth is in the middle, and that's the number one thing. And you got to use your mental capacity. You got to use your analytical, critical thinking of what's best for you and exactly what's best moving forward for your freedom. I know that I want freedom, and what these rules coming out is not conducive to you being free. Like CTV is sitting over here. They had this article out of because Florida. The state of Florida is doing an executive order to cancel a COVID vaccine passport. And CTV's like, Florida's challenging the COVID vaccine passport for quote unquote freedom. They put freedom in quotation marks. That's a slap in the face to everybody, man. And these guys have taken a hold of the news people, CTV, any news. It's the same exact bullshit. Doesn't matter if it's in the States, doesn't matter if it's across the world, doesn't matter if it's here. The same exact news I'm hearing in the States is over here. When this whole Stop the Asian Hate happened, hashtag Stop Asian Hate from Florida, it resonated up over here. And they want to do the rally for Stop the Asian Hate. Hey, I do not condone violence on anybody. Black, white, brown, whatever. I don't. That's the worst thing you can do on people is be hateful towards them. Because we'll never grow as a society if we ever do that. But for you to make it a political gain is what makes me sick about it. You know? After I've seen it for a whole year, it's the same exact thing. Last year was COVID, and then they did the BLM thing, and now they're doing the Stop the Asian Hate thing. What's the next one? I bet you it's going to be, I think they probably did transgender too, but I think they'll circle that around too, coming up in 3 or 4 months. You know, because that's all they have. They want to divide. Canadians are not racist bigots. Never have been. We're one of the most nicest people in the world. You know, but we got infiltrated by these freaking politicians who freaking play identity politics to divide us. You know, Canada was never like that. And the best quote I ever heard from somebody, like when I used to call center and stuff, and I talked to this guy, and he said it straight up. He's like, the reason why Canada is never a hateful place, you're gonna have a few bad apples, of course. The reason why Canada never a hateful place is because it gets so goddamn cold out here. You know, when you get so cold down over here, across the way, you know, you're trying to help fellow people to warm up, because that's what it is. That's why people are so nice in Canada, because it's so damn cold here. So all this stuff, all the slides, all this identity politics is not conducive to Canada. It never was. And I know it. From my friends to the people I see, I know it. It's just a few of these people who think that this is what it is, especially our Prime Minister. What an idiot. The guy's an actor. He's a drama teacher. He knows scripts and he acts on it. That's all he does, reads a script. That's all he does. Systematic racism. This, that. This is all they have. That's all they have. That is basically what I call the banker globalist bullshit. It's to divide and conquer. That's all they do. They divide and conquer so they can keep the money. That's the quote right there. The rich, super rich. These guys are demons. Straight up, they're demons. They want us on servitude. They want us all slaves. And what they do, they practice this whole thing. The whole thing, systematic racism. You see it every time. And I was fight against the white people. Oh, the white people are the problem. The white people are the problem. 6 months, 7 months for us, the black people were the problem. They go back and forth, and they try to play it. They play it as much as they can. And people fall for it because they have all the news articles. They got all this stuff happening. You know, all the shootings. They have these clips, and after Twitter and all that stuff, I bet you they got these mainstream medias going through people's Twitters, because they got all your Twitter on file. They got your Twitters, your social medias. Your social media on file, and they're gonna pick and choose what to put out to us, and ratchet up our emotions, and ratchet it up. battle with the police brutality, this and that. Oh, Asian hate, this and that. Oh, Black Lives Matter, this and that. And they'll throw it out. They'll put a news cycle on that. And the news cycle is always about 3 or 4 days. You're just going to hear that every time, trying to ramp it up and ramp it up. You know, and they get a couple politicians, a couple prime ministers or presidents saying this and that, and they'll ramp it up again. You just got to see it through a different sort of eyes, because this is a game to them. It's a game. It's a game of chess for them to conquer. We're the pawns right now, you know. But we're so many though. You know, when the pawns stand up, these guys have nothing. They're just the Wizard of Oz, the guy behind the curtain. I hope you understand that, because that's what it's gonna be. So I hope we get out of this mess. Everything, we get out of this mess and find some common sense. My boss said it the best. He said the best is just like there's a pendulum. The pendulum's over here, but pendulums always swing. So when are we gonna swing back to that normality? You know, when people say enough is enough. I think it's gonna be pretty soon, because I can tell right now, like how many times every Monday our premier and Dr. Hinchell, who should be fired, straight up, she's the one who says that AstraZeneca vaccine is safe, and it's been banned by over 20 countries because of blood clots and severe reactions to it. And also, a lady in the Netherlands had died after her second dose. And then we got this doctor saying that all studies are saying it's been safe. That alone should get that lady fired. Should get her fired, because now we got a whole bunch of doses from USA. USA didn't want them, so now they're sending them over to Canada, because our prime minister could not secure vaccines for us, so he's getting the bottom of the barrel shit. Do you believe that? You got wake up, man. Mr. Trudeau, his trust fund was $30 million 5 years ago. It's $1.5 billion now. You tell me what this motherfucker is up to. You tell me. He's just gonna he's gonna sit there. He thinks dictator. He's saying that we can't travel. Where's he now? You haven't heard about no Easter long weekend. He just throws out a quote. He's probably in this freaking place in Costa Stasos or whatever it is in Cuba, laughing at everybody, spending our money. That guy needs to go, man. He needs to go. You know, eventually he will. Eventually will. Stuff is coming out. Stuff's going to come out, which is going to be so devastating to most of the people, most of our higher ups, and people we never think of. It's coming, and it's coming fast. And that's the reason why this thing has been ramping up since the fake election of Biden. And the reason why they want to lock us down and keep locking us down in Canada. I think our federal election's in June this year, I think. And they're ramping up those lockdowns because they want us doing mail-in voting and voting through the phone, because they want to lock down because they don't want people coming out and going out to vote. But people have been lining up in Costco and stuff. So they're doing the same thing as what the states did. They'll muck it up. They'll muck up the election. And we're not going to see it winning for another 2-3 weeks or whatever the hell it is. And I don't trust our O'Toole guy. That guy is a straight up wolf in sheep's clothing. You know, I understand that you want to have a diverse cabinet or transgender and all this. But honestly, you have to. I don't know how the rules have changed, that people don't get in because of the merit now. They get in because of the sexuality or the color, all that. Most of the people, you know, They don't have. It's not about what you know anymore. You know, I don't really want to get a job because I'm black. I really don't. I want to get a job because I'm qualified to do it. That's the number one thing. That should be a number one thing for everybody to know. Not because not because I'm trans or gay or white or Asian or whatever. You know, it's going too upside down for everybody. You can see it. They're ramping it up. They're inverting everything. You know, who I mean they? It's the demons who have lost this place. They've lost it. The greater winds are coming up. We're in another shift. The earth is in another shift now. And these guys know that they've lost power, so they're trying to grab onto it as much as they can. COVID vaccines, like honestly, a vaccine passport to go shop, go to a restaurant to enjoy a basketball game or a hockey game. Fuck it. Who cares? I'm done with that shit. You know, wait till you lose a lot of money because of that. Put the vaccine passport on. I want them to put the vaccine passport on. You know who's gonna prosper in that? All the small businesses. They open up, all the small businesses will prosper in it. You know, because they ain't gonna be turning people away because they don't have no freaking papers. That's just are we back to Nazi Germany? We back to anything? You need to have papers for a freaking jab which doesn't even fucking work, as the news is saying now. Ridiculous, man. It goes beyond human rights violations to the nth degree, man. And these people don't care. They don't care. They're the ones who wrote the laws. Now they think that they can break them and stuff because it doesn't get to them. Funny to me. They're stupid. They're all of them. Those guys, the people who are running our health system, the people who are up above, they're all idiots. All of them are idiots. What's the definition of insanity? Doing everything over and over again. Obviously, the lockdowns did not work for a year. And they're talking about a third wave. They're going to be in the fifth wave when it comes into 2023. That's how they work. And if you guys haven't seen it, every time a major holiday comes up, that's when miraculously the cases go up. Miraculously the cases go up. So they have a definition to try to get people for not meeting up and doing what they do. Talk about incompetence of our government. Yeah, these people are not cool. And they're idiots. Idiots, straight up. But they'll be all exposed. They'll be all exposed. And I'm not going to say I told you so. I'm not. I just want to sit in and let you guys know. I'll let you guys know exactly how I know when this is going to come to pass. A lot of people are waking up to this charade, to this freaking farce. It's a farce. That's all it is. They'll tell you one thing. They'll try to make you comply and stuff if you know your rights. Too bad, buddy. Too bad I ain't complying to this. I didn't sign up. I didn't consent to it. I didn't consent to any of this shit. And that's something we need to do as a society, man. This is not the way to live. I know some people think it is because they're too programmed, they're too brainwashed to see that we're getting played for fools. We're getting played for fools every day. We're getting played for fools. Oh, by the way, and how the articles are being put in CBC. Alberta doctors say that we need an emergency lockdown in the province now, but they don't name any names of who these doctors are. They don't say anything. They just write it. You know what doctor said that? You know, the only fake ass I know is freaking Miss Henshaw, who should be fucking fired. Got some words to say. If I see that girl in person, I have some words to say to her. Freaking ridiculous. You know, maybe I should run for fucking mayor. I'll clean this fucking town up. the city up, get it back to normal. Because our fat ass Nenchi guy ain't doing shit. But ain't no rant on him. I just want you guys to know, just follow your instincts. Research as much as you can when you got time. You know, the people who are feeding you news, they're not feeding you news. They're feeding you a whole bunch of lies, and the truth is coming out every day about this. So do your due diligence, man, and just question something if you're not sure. Why they're pushing this vaccine or whatever, this so-called vaccine, which is not. Why are they pushing it? They pushed it on. If you even see the articles, they're pushing on all the old people. Now they're pushing it on the middle-aged people, saying that we're the cause of it, of the spread. What's going to happen when they get the percentage of what they want for the Middle Ages? What are the trials in right now? What trials are they doing? They're doing the kids' trials now. They're gonna say all the teenagers are the ones who are doing the outbreaks now. So are they gonna push the vaccine on them? Trust me, man. This game is they wanted to achieve this with the Agenda 2030. They want to achieve this now. They want to achieve this in about 2 years. They ramped it up. They ramped it up because they're running out of time. But the truth will come out. And you guys hang on. Like I said, I'm being positive. I'm being optimistic. I think we'll go through there. You know, part of God's plan, I guess. But we've been here for millions of years, us humans. You know, and lots of people have been trying to take us out, but these people ain't gonna take us out. They know who they are. We know who they are. We know who they are. And when it says who, we know who they are. You just let them know. They're exposing themselves every day. Our politicians, the yes men, the doctors. Exposing them every day. Well, not all doctors, but I'm just talking about the ones who sold the soul. Hinshaw, Fauci, Bergs. Name them. I'll name them all. But that's all I got for you guys. It's Cadence Radio. I'm signing out. Hope you guys have a good one. Check the Freedom Rally tomorrow. City Hall, 2 o'clock. Be a big one, hopefully. But they got some good people, good speakers. Hope to see you there. Peace.